There's one thing you should know about me. I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security. You're talking about dreams, aren't you? Mr. Cobb has a job offer he would like to discuss with you.
Got work placement?
Not exactly. We create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream. Then they fill it with their secrets.
Then you break in and steal it.
Well, it's not strictly speaking legal. It's called Inception. I'm ready. I think I found my way home. In this last job, that's how I get there. Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
It's your responsibility. You are not prepared for this.
The dream's collapsing. I have it under control. I'd hate to see out of control. You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to Film With Fire! And I really hope you enjoyed my silly a cappella intro because this episode is very special. Today I'm going to be talking about a film that's one of my personal favorites, but it's also relevant to a current class discussion in my film major. And of course, we're talking about Inception. Inception is directed... Inception is... This movie is directed by Christopher Nolan, a man who's made so many great films in the past decade, he's basically reached the celebrity status among audiences today. Not like there's anything wrong with that, I just had a hard time finding a seat during Interstellar. But anyway, for those who have not seen this movie, in my shortest minimum spoiler synopsis, it's a psychological thriller about a thief who uses experimental military technology to enter people's dreams and steal secrets from their subconscious. Which in itself already sounds like a really awesome movie, but hey, it's Christopher Nolan. There's always going to be more layers to it. This is the story of a man whose skill has granted him power in the world of corporate espionage, but has also cost him so much loss and suffering in the past. And so here you have Dom Cobb, played by Leonardo Deserves an Oscar, a character with heart and sophistication, trapped by his own influence, fighting and praying for a chance at redemption. A chance that is then offered to him when his next job promises to clear his name of a past crime. The problem is, this job requires him and his crew to not steal an idea, but to integrate one inside a man's mind. And this process of implanting a person's idea into another person's subconscious is otherwise known as Inception. I feel like there's a cruise ship or something outside my house. Again, there's plenty of details I left out to avoid spoilers, but the one thing you should keep in mind is that this isn't just some blockbuster that pretends to be brainy and sophisticated with its interesting subject. This is one of those rare films that lived up to its hype and surpassed nearly everyone's expectations. Yes, Chris and Jonathan Nolan have always been great writers, but I really felt like this movie in particular was one of their finest works to go from paper to presentation. This movie looks and feels absolutely incredible. You have mind-bending visuals, suspense created through beautiful parallel editing, really creative action sequences, outstanding performances by practically everyone, and wonderful cinematography. And the script. There is so much philosophical depth to the script, not just in dialogue, but in the imagery and the role that each character plays throughout the film. There's also a large number of themes conveyed through every symbol and character interaction, some of which you'll probably never even notice or think about unless you've watched the movie more than once. For example, there's an article I read by John Negroni that actually explains a few of these indirect themes. Apparently, the director admitted that he framed the characters to almost resemble a film production team. So in a way, you are watching a successful movie about the challenging process of making a successful movie. To further prove this, there's a part in the movie that's also shown in the trailer where the main character says,
"Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange."
When you're immersed or absorbed into something, such as a dream, or a movie, you don't really tend to notice things like plot holes or bad logic or one-dimensional characters until you actually woken up from the experience and actually thought about it. Basically, this film picks on its own intentional faults and points out that movies themselves are essentially dreams. They are grand cinematic yet imperfect visions of directors' ideas that try to entertain you but also subconsciously influence you. Which, by the way, ties back to the concept of implanting someone's idea into another person's subconscious, aka Inception. I hope you're still with me. I can keep going. But unfortunately, I have a lot of other work to do today, so let's wrap this up. Inception is a truly remarkable, confident, original film. It has such an intriguing concept followed by a gripping storyline. The acting is sensational, the music scored by Hans Zimmer is absolutely brilliant, there was a consistent amount of suspense and tension all throughout the film. I think Lee Smith was actually nominated for Best Editing in this film. Some critics and film historians have actually praised it for innovative postmodern storytelling. And even people I know that didn't necessarily like it have admitted that it was at least very, very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes my rating system, and of course, Inception is phenomenal out of 10. I am so busy this week, I didn't think I could finish this video in time, but hey, we did it! We did it! I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know your feedback or thoughts about the movie in the comment section below. Also, I will be reviewing another film next week for an assignment. So, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Maplemation forums, etc., please let me know which one of these two would you like to see me go for. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.